My name is Phuong-Thao Nguyen, and I am a badass Vietnamese goddess who went on this sexual liberation journey. And the first in my lineage to reclaim pleasure in all the ways and breaking that cycle and really enjoying orgasms in so many different ways. But just my journey before Anne's program, School of Superpleasure, I had repressed my sexual expression. I had repressed, or I didn't include myself in part of the equation when it comes to pleasure. I just learned to pleasure and prioritize men's pleasure. Like, I don't even know how to give myself an orgasm until I went through Anne's program. Like, without porn, without a vibrator, just me for the first time. And really exploring what it means, what is my unique sexual expression. And that's come alive in the way that I show up, not just with myself, but whoever I'm connecting with sexually. And I get to choose who comes in to worship this pussy here. And if I don't feel that they're worthy, that they're going to center my pleasure, then they're not going to be going through the gates. And it's been such a pleasurable journey to be able to play, to have fun, to be curious, to explore my edges. Like, I didn't realize how sexually deprived I was too, even when I was in a relationship. And now I'm coming from a place of like, ooh, I'm part of the equation and I matter too. And when I play with someone sexually and they meet me from that place, it's such a new experience that I will never go back to sexually repressing myself, to sexually depriving myself ever again. Like, now I know how it is to receive and be met from this place where I can trust myself with men again, sexually. I didn't trust myself because there were things that happened to me where I didn't trust myself. And going through Anne's program, I've been able to come back to my body and to pussy. Like, I've never connected to pussy this way ever before Anne's program. Until I went through it. And I went through her program the second time, and I've been able to cultivate even a deeper connection and really witnessing being in a community of women on the same journey has been liberating and healing as well. And learning other ways that I haven't even explored in connecting with themselves, with each other, and playing. So it's just been so nourishing. It's been so healing, just given permission to see sexually liberated women coming out of this program because, hey, sexually liberated badass Vietnamese goddess right here. Like, from my generation onward, like, I'm paving that path. If I choose, if I have nieces, nephews, or I'm a godparent, like, pleasure, you are part of the pleasure equation. So I'm really grateful for Anne's School of Superpleasure, for the women that she calls in, and for Anne. She is an embodiment of what is possible, how pleasure can be invited in, and not just sexually. Because, like, I find pleasure in doing dishes where I used to hate, but I can make it 5% more pleasurable, and I'm so connected to my body and I can play. Like, I never knew I was into striptease dancing, but I'm playing in that territory too, and it's been fun. So I'm continuing to grow, continuing to explore. And this has been the portal that made all of this possible. So I highly recommend signing up for Anne's School of Superpleasure. Like, you will not even recognize yourself at the end of the program. You are going to be reclaiming parts of it. You're going to be taking up space with your voice, with all these choices. Most important of all, taking up space with your pussy.